Okay, so here we go. This is my review of the Tablo Roku interface. This is April 12th, 2014. So this is the day after Tablo has sent out their first system update, their post-release system update. The Roku app has not really been updated yet, but they have tweaked some of the things as far as interface. Roku updated, the Roku interface is very basic. If you've ever messed with the Amazon Roku channel, you'll notice it's very basic, nothing compared to the PS3 PS3 Amazon channel or channel app. The Roku app is nothing like the Netflix app, which is their non-standard. It's their custom interface. It is my hopes that the company will eventually go that route. I think they want to. They're actually working on hiring an Android guy to focus on just Android, and then have a separate person work just on the Roku and the Chromecast interface, or one of the two. But in any case, here we go. So real time, of course, no editing done. It's retrieving information from my Tablo. Okay, right now the Tablo is already streaming something to another one. So this is the Tablo. It's already doing something else right now. There's nothing else. No one else is watching live TV. Two different sources can watch live TV at one time. So let's dive into live TV. The first thing that comes up. It's going to give me a list of stations here on the left side in a second. There we go. And then, so these are the stations that I have told it I want to look at, or at which one I look. So you have 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 24, 28, 30, 50, and 56. Those are the only stations I'm interested in. There are like 40 others that I pulled, but not everything is useful to me. So I'm just going to dive into channel 2. Sometimes live TV starts sooner than others. Sometimes it takes a while. I have no idea what this is going to yield, if this is going to be an extreme time or a short time. Let's say at this point we're looking at about average, so a little beyond average. And there you go.
Mean the difference between life and death for a child waiting for help right now.
Now you can time shift. I can pause. There you go, and I can go back pretty quickly. Now this, if you use Roku, if you use the Roku's media player where you plug in a USB, you'll notice that that bar at the bottom is very similar. You don't get any sort of a live video preview, and I think that that's just the way the Roku does it. I think that's a Roku restriction for their standard interface. Netflix doesn't use the standard interface, so on Netflix you do get little video previews, and I'm thinking that this is the same deal. So until the company breaks out of the standard, you're not going to have any sort of a live preview or a video preview. You do get seconds at the bottom, as you can see over there on the left side. You'll notice that now we're up to 18 seconds or 10 seconds, okay? Back. I don't know if that made any sense. So I'm going to go back to play from the beginning.
But it'll mean the difference between life and death for a child waiting for help.
The Roku 30-second or 10-second back button does work.
But it'll mean the difference between life.
If you press up, it takes you out of the app. If you press down, I think it brings up info or something like that. So that was, so notice when I say out of the app, I mean out of the station. Now there's no way to change stations from within, and I don't know why they've implemented that. I think someone already suggested that in the Tablo forums. I want to go to channel 4 again, just to give you an idea of how long it takes to tune a station. These stations are all coming in at HD, HD 720 or 1080, wherever they are. When you record TV, I've set my Roku to record at 720 to save space. But the images look great. This is a 32-inch Vizio TV. I really need to silence my phone. Give me 1 second here. I'm not going to pause the video. I'm just going to turn the sound off. Yeah, that was embarrassing. As you can see, these images look good. All right. Hopefully my daughters don't come in and interrupt me as I'm making a video, but they probably will. So live TV. I mean, you're looking at $5 a month for access to all these stations and a DVR, and I get to choose how much space it has. And it's playable on every TV in my house that has internet connection, Roku device, or an Apple TV, which I wouldn't buy because I'm not an Apple guy. But the Apple TV interface, actually, and I can't review that because I don't have an AirPlay and an iPad, but those, I think right now that's the best interface. I'm hoping that Chromecast, if Google would ever get Chromecast mirroring off the ground. Now, by the way, that's what happens when you press down. Okay, if I press left or right, I get the fast forward. If you press the asterisk on Roku when it's playing, let me see if I can get it playing again. You get that information, and then it jumps back in. Okay? So, back button in the Roku takes you back out of the station. Channel 5. Again, just kind of going through them. I won't give you some sell from all stations, but I just want to get you a good feel for how long it takes to tune a station. Right now they're coming in about okay. Sometimes they do come a little faster than others. I think Channel 5 started playing faster than, or Channel 4 started playing faster.
And we should set him straight.
There you go. So that's the live TV. When you go to recording now, remember it's pulling in for information from my tablet, so it's recorded. It's already playing something in the other room for the girls right now. So here's Jamie Oliver's 50-minute meals, because I saw it on the guide and I was like, Jamie Oliver, boy's bad. So it shows you the episodes here, or this is the list of the main show. Okay, it tells you how long the show is, when it originally aired. I think as far as a series, you can read more info, which is a little more information about it. Hit the back button, go to episodes, and then it's going to give you a list of the episodes you have recorded. Okay, right now I only have one recorded. It gives you a little nice video preview. See, I mean, there's so much potential here. I mean, I'm actually kind of excited because of what this could mean. Sorry, for people trying to quote unquote cut the cord, save money, and just not have to pay the rip-off fees, that are so prevalent. And the way that the licensed holders do things, they bundle everything up, and they want you to pay for everything to charge you a higher premium. But because many of these same networks got themselves into the deal with the U.S. government being able to having to provide over the air signal at no cost, to the consumers, at least no direct cost. They can't stop this, and this is completely legal. It's over the air. It's not subject to litigation like Aereo or anything like that. The biggest issue is going to be if something like this does catch on and the companies start feeling the hit, they're either going to go one of two ways. They're going to realize that the key is selling packages more precisely, letting people choose their packages, or they may start doing us dirty, broadcasting in standard def again or something like that, which they could go, but the upset nature of I think people would be too upset for them to get away with something like that. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Here we go. This is recorded. Play now, read more. You can delete from here. You cannot. You have limited options here in the Roku as far as scheduling. You notice there is no place for me to schedule anything. You just can't do that through the Roku right now. And again, it's probably has to do with the way the Roku's designed, the standard Roku interface. I'm going to go ahead and play. Okay. I have yet to have it miss the beginning of an episode, and it always says the default time right now is to go, if it's an hour recording, it's going to start like a few seconds early, and it's going to end 5 minutes later, so you always get the end. Now I have the dual tuner model. They are coming out with a 4-tuner model, so you could record / watch up to 4 things simultaneously. Okay, so I haven't had any issues with that. You cannot set your own custom recording times though. Like I want to record this show and go over 4 minutes or 3 minutes. You can't do that yet, but it's features that I think they're going to be working on. Okay. Now this is already recorded. It's not live. So on a recorded show, you see it gives you the full minute. So this particular show looks they went over only I think 2 minutes. Rather than 5, maybe they do for half an hour shows they go 2 minutes. For an hour show they go 5 minutes over. I don't know, but sometimes recording there's no preview. That's standard Roku if you're familiar with their media player interface. Haven't had any video skips or anything yet here. Last night when Martha was watching General Hospital on this TV, this is the farthest from our router. We do have a pretty good router. I have an old Linksys gaming router, dual band, Wi-Fi in. Specs, not draft, but the full recognized in specs. And, we kind of had a couple video hiccups here and there, but it was on channel 7. And I'm going to pause this because I know you might be getting dual audio. Channel 7, ABC in this area, I don't know what it is. Their broadcasting power is less than like every other station. So while every other station is coming in 10p, because I have a good antenna, Channel 7 comes in at 720. Sorry, not at 720, but the signal strength is almost half of the other stations. I'm still able to get Channel 7 okay, but I suspect that a lot of the issues I'm having will be ultimately Channel 7 related as we progress through. So we'll see. I may have to get a better antenna. I know the company that I'm using makes one more model that's designed for it's supposed to give you 15 more miles of ability to pull in VHF stations. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I really can't complain. This is Channel 2. Channel 2, basically all the stations I get come in really well, except for Channel 7. It's the only one that's kind of iffy. You notice that when you're a live TV, whether it's live TV or pre-recorded, I'm getting hungry already. I need to buy some stuff and make what he's doing, because dang. But it works really great. I mean, you can see the image quality. It's really impressive. It's really I don't know, next level. Okay, so there's me fast forwarding again. It picks right back up. It's really pretty clean. Of course, it happens to be another one of these depressing commercials. No, I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's just I'm trying to do a review right now. So, and it's getting kind of long.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and cold milk.
So let's back out, because I want to show you the footage, because the video is already epically long, and I apologize. I tend to be long-winded. I just don't want to have to do another video. So one thing I don't like about the way it sorts these by default is it kind of goes by day. So you've got today, then you have crap. That's not what I want to do. And then you have last week. I really would prefer it to do like a most recent listing. So there you've got that, not most recent, but like, so you can see, yeah, I guess most recent is what I want actually. You can also do by genre: children, cooking, educational, game show. Now this is something that I didn't even see on the web interface, and I don't know why. I know Tablo's really trying to make it one unified interface across all the various platforms. They're doing their best. They're just not there yet. You know, there are some discrepancies, and they're working to get it all worked out. I gave some advice to them via Google Plus that when they finally get their Android game up, they really shouldn't be trying to necessarily mimic what they do on iOS. They really need to have an Android-centric experience. And if you're familiar with the differences between iOS and modern Android, then you understand, or the UI guidelines, UI style, you understand what I mean. There are some things that work in Android very well and that don't work in iOS, and vice versa. This is alphabetical listing there, so these are handy. The fact that it groups it into one show, and then you have to click on the show to see how many episodes you have, that's a useful feature, but it's kind of confusing at first, because you're thinking, wait, I only have one episode? And no, it's grouping it. You can see here there's more than one episode. There are actually three episodes here. I have episode that aired on the 10th, the 11th, another one on the 10th, then another one on the... No, that's not true. It's 2 episodes. It's just 2 episodes going back and forth. My bad. I'm dumb. So there you go. That is your sorting options. You've got your TV shows. Again, this is the list where it shows the TV shows that are available. Maybe you can schedule recordings from here. I haven't dove too deeply into this, and I'm running out of time. I have about 1:30 before I got to get off, because I can't do longer than 15-minute videos, which we all know is way too long as it is. I'm about to hit 13 minutes. I'm sorry. It's taken a while here. I'll tell you what. So because I know the uploads are going to be epically long, this is about 13 minutes. I'm going to pause here, and then I'll do or I lied. I'm going to be a freaking rogue and keep going. It's basically, this is a list here of shows, okay? And it shows you all the shows that I'm able to get. Now, notice that you can scroll over. So they're segmented out. You've got today. These are all the shows that are coming on today that I have the option of recording. I don't know if this list wraps or not. Let me go back again and see if it wraps. Yeah, it looks like the list wraps. Okay, so you got to be aware of that. Kind of like Netflix, it'll wrap sometime. You've got tomorrow, next week. And on the computer interface, it takes a little more space. It's a little, I think, better laid out to see everything at one time. But it works. It works. Okay, so that's that. All right, I should have done from there. I should have checked and seen if I can schedule shows. I'm gonna do a part 2. I'll go ahead and pause and do a part 2 because I'm right at 14 minutes.